Hello. Hello, all. How are you guys doing? Woo! It is Thanksgiving Eve. Yes, it's Thanksgiving Eve. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. So I am waiting for my co-host. He will probably be in a little shortly, but that never stopped the fun before. So let's not let that stop the fun tonight. Look at everyone coming in. Hello. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Cindy B and Marissa. Hi, Diamond in the Rough. How are you this evening? And Angie, how you doing there in Minnesota? Oh, hi, Dee. uh, oh, wow. Look at everyone coming in. It is Thanksgiving Eve. Yes, it is. Woo! And as you guys know from the videos, we have count them, two giveaways tonight. I do believe if Justin is able to make it in time, that we are doing, because we want to get all of our giveaways done by November, at the end of November. So we will probably be doing our grand prize giveaway tonight as well. And just to remind you guys, because we have not done a special video for that, let me get it out. Here it is. I have a drawer that sits over here. So you guys know, and I think I showed this in the second giveaway video. This is the pen that Justin likes. Before he comes home, just so you know, he has been, before diamond painting came along, Justin used to buy artwork, and he would have the artwork turned into like wallpapers for his phone, or he would do little poster boards of them and put them up in his room and things like that. So one thing that I will say about him is he's always kind of respected artistry. He's always, fortunate, not like mommy, because mommy didn't know anything about that. Mommy would buy a painting or of someone else's artwork, and it would be that. So I'm learning. But he's always purchased his artwork. Anything that he put up, he purchased it. It was made available for download, and things of that nature. And he kind of explained a little bit about it to me. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't interested. Hey, it only costs this to get this in this size, in China. So I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to get it. So now he's moving over into customs, and he's going to get customs made of artwork he's already purchased, which I think is a great idea. So through the help of my daughter, I am going to be getting one of his purchased wallpapers that he, kind of matted and put on foam boarding. And I'm going to get one of those and try and get a custom made of it. So, yay! That sounds fun. Woohoo! Kudos. Anyway, with that said, we are going to be giving away a Diamond Art Club next month. And I just would like to get all of our giveaways done tonight. So, gonna have a little bit of fun. Let me see. Snowing cold in Minnesota. Yeah, Cindy P said it. It snowed. The first snow blowing of the season. The first snow blowing of the season. Diamond in the Rough says, not often do I hear someone complain about 9 inches. Oh, that was pretty good. Angie says, sorry, had to go out, come back in. I couldn't see our lovely host. That's okay. Our lovely host doesn't usually go on camera unless it's going to be a real quick video. So I did get a chance to watch back the second giveaway video, which was me in the blue. My eyes was like rolling up in my head. I was so tired. It was like Drea. Hey, hon, how are you feeling? How you doing today? Robin says, Tia! Where's the co-host? I'm doing fine, Odd. Thanks for asking. I'm doing pretty good. Hey, Cranes, how are you doing? You guys, did you guys read the comments? Did you guys see Odd's answers? same answers that you guys had, but her answer had me busting up laughing. Uh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. Hey, Nina. I haven't talked to you in it feels like weeks, but I know it's only been about a week. You're always lovely, Tia. Thank you. Yeah. So I had filmed the video earlier in the day and forgot. I think I forgot to name the video, or what video that you guys were going to go and see. Um, as if you expected. and so I think I had waited a while. I was cleaning up. I was halfway through loading the video up, and I had started watching it back and realized I just sent you guys out there to, I don't even know how you guys were going to come up with the answers. So, so I stop it and I was like, I got to record this again. I go to record it. I had knocked down my tripod, and I was like, this is ridiculous. And I keep my tripod in the same area, and I have my webcam attached to it. But when I do my uploads of my video, because I paid $1,000+ for this phone, I usually try and record on my phone. It's got 4K video recording. And I think someone commented that the quality of the video was on point. I usually, record on selfie mode, and I'm not trying to show you guys things that don't render and flip around. And Justin was like, Mom, you recorded that in selfie mode, so that's why it didn't, flip the Mod Podge when I showed it on screen. But I still had fun. Drea says, I'm okay. I probably won't be here too long, but I wanted to stop in. I bet, hun. I know you need to get some rest. And again, my heart is going out. You're in my thoughts. You know who else asked about you today? I really like how she's immersing herself. My mom, remember, she was playing the game with us, and she said, how's your friend Drea? So you're in her thoughts as well, hon, okay? Keep us posted on how you're doing. Definitely take care of you and get plenty of rest, okay? Cindy B says, right, Angie. I got a new one 3 years ago, and I love it. What we get now? A new snowblower. What does that do? Like, does it pick the snow up, or does it just kind of move it out of your way? Is that, But when I last lived in snow, I was too young to know. And obviously here in the desert, there is no snow here, not a lot, here in the desert. It did snow in 2007 or 2008. And obviously it throws the snow, so you don't, that sounds ideal. That sounds ideal. There was a bad accident that happened you guys know that where Justin works at, he works in the office. He has his own office in the service department at a dealership, and someone flipped a car at the dealership and then took off running. And so I think that is making him a little bit late. He sent me photos. I can't believe this. Let me see if you guys can see that. That is the car flipped over. Instead of going in and handling everything, it was there. I don't know what happened. Yeah. It was there. I had him for, it was like a second. And it's like, there we go. Yeah. So I asked, was everyone okay? He said they got off and they ran off. So, fear. And real quickly, just to kind of kick the ball rolling, obviously they were able to get out and run off. I had one time a Ferrari, and a Ferrari ended up being totaled out. So just to kind of give you, a lot of people don't understand, you know, that's right, Robin. uh, a lot of people don't understand when we start to talk about total loss and things of that nature. They feel like, oh my God, it wasn't that bad. There wasn't that much damage. And the reason why we discuss, the vehicle being a possible total loss, because we do send a total loss appraiser out, and they actually appraise the damage, and they, let everyone, officially know. They do what's known as a valuation, not an evaluation, but a valuation, which determines what, based on some photos that they take, based on, weatherization, and if there's apparent rust, based on the condition of the interior of the vehicle and how many miles it has on the vehicle. They try to do a valuation to determine how much the vehicle would have been worth if we were to sell it outright prior to the accident versus how much is it going to cost us to repair it. And there is a threshold, and that threshold comes out every year because every year a car gets older, and that is based on the age, weatherization, and interior of the vehicle. That threshold, if the repair is close, then they will start talking total loss to you. If it goes over, obviously it's a definite total loss. And the women don't seem to mind possible total losses as much as men. I had in the past 2 weeks, 2 gentlemen who, when I brought the possibility up of the vehicle being possible total loss, meaning if the airbags have deployed, it's automatically total loss. It costs too much to get an airbag refit for a vehicle. There are some people aftermarket who will probably offer to assist you with that. That vehicle is salvaged, and sometimes it can be very difficult to insure a salvage vehicle, especially if they ask what occurred and you say an airbag deployed. So if an airbag deploys, it's total loss, period. It's not a possible, it's obvious total loss, okay? Possible total loss I've had to discuss with 2 gentlemen. The first gentleman, I would say that he was somewhere between 25 and 30. He literally broke down and started crying. And I apologized to him. He said he worked very hard to get the vehicle. He had fixed it up the way he liked. Obviously, he wasn't at fault, and he was hurt that now he's losing something that meant something to him and so much to him that he has to go and try and find something else. The other gentleman was approximately mid-40s and literally said, keep in mind, I don't really know a lot of these people on a personal level at all. A lot of times, the first time I meet them is when I'm introducing myself and saying, hey, listen, I'm your adjuster, and I'm going to be assisting you with the liability aspect of this claim. So he literally starts crying and telling me, Tia, he's using my name like we go way back, like we had some great times in college. Tia, you just don't know what I've done in this car. You have no idea the memories that we've made. And I said, I don't think I want to know. I really don't. So it's funny. You named your car Marissa? Men usually do that. Men love their cars. They name them. Marissa, we feel like we're losing you. Come back. Come back. Come back. I swear that is something totally that when I tell women, hey, listen, let's talk about possible total loss. It does look like, we may be moving forward with totaling this out. Obviously, evaluation needs to be handled by one of our total loss appraisers. They'll be the final say. But just based on how much damage was done, and there may be some structural damage, I'm going to go ahead and ascertain that this is a possible total loss. We'll get it sent down to our salvage yard where they will break it down and do a tear down, and they'll make that final say. Women are like, okay, if they decide to total the vehicle out, we will talk to you and settle with you on the value of the vehicle prior to the accident. They're fine with that. They're probably thinking about shopping. I know I would be. What am I going to get? I always wanted. I got enough that I can put down and have comfortable payments. Men, they don't care at all. They paid what they wanted to have what they wanted, and they don't want to give it up. It could be 15 years old. To them, this is their baby, and they have established a relationship with it. So it is very difficult, unfortunately, to get men to the point where they are ready to even talk to a total loss appraiser. So as you can see, all the windows were popped out on this one. There's damage to the roof. There's damage to the windshield. Damage to, these are multiple panels. So even if the airbag didn't deploy, it looks like they're probably going, since there's damage to the roof, that definitely had to, hurt some of the pillars. Pillars are what go up the sides next to the windows. That's a part of the structure of a vehicle. So unfortunately, that vehicle is probably going to get totaled out. It's coming from the used side of the car lot. And I can probably guess that if they were in the vehicle at the time, the dealership is probably going to go after them. But they took off running because that's what men do. Robin says, sorry, Tia, my dear, I need to go to bed. It's okay. I know that it is Thanksgiving Eve and that I'm losing everyone early tonight, so I won't keep you guys up too late. I just wanted to kick off the holiday season. Obviously, you guys know that my vacation has started. I took my own personal Diamond Paint-a-thon vacation. I got a lot done today. I kind of cleaned up my craft area, which is behind the camera. I did a video on it a while ago where you guys got to see my craft area. I have bought so much stuff since that video. I would be ashamed to show you guys. I have these Diamond Art Clubs they just shoved in here, these boxes and things like that. And then I have a portfolio. I think I showed the portfolio, but I definitely think it's time to get a new one. And then I have been drinking today. I had a glass of wine about an hour before my show. And I definitely feel like I'm going to have another one before bedtime. So, sleeping in. Tomorrow, as you guys know, I don't really cook and do things for for Thanksgiving. But tomorrow, my brother and his wife are hosting me and my mom, my kids. My brother has 3 adult children and a granddaughter. And so we're going to have some fun over there. Yay! I can't believe you named your... Moving over, Nina says she named hers also. And Odd says, I feel very strongly that my truck is a boy. Oh my gosh. I'm really... Marissa's car's name is Clara. Oh my goodness. Dre is going to lay down. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for all your thoughts and prayers. It means a lot. Oh, if I didn't say it, night, Drea. Rest up, honey, and I'll check on you either tomorrow or the day after. And let's say, Angie says, okay, I'm back. I named, I think that means I named every car I had. Every. She named every car she's had. This one should be called All in the Family. I named it Little Red. But I named it Little Red. Little Red, like Little Red Corvette. Okay. Little Red Corvette. Happy Turkey Day tomorrow. Allie Crafts Pursuit says. Sorry, night. Hugs. Well, I hope you guys are going to stick around because in a few moments I will be doing the first of the giveaways. Again, there's probably going to be 3. As you guys know, if you did not comment with 3 answers, then I do remove your name so that it's fair, so that people who actually went and looked at the video or looked at other people's answers, so that they at least are the ones that are up for that they are up for the video itself. Hey, Shawana, how you doing tonight? So with that said, my second video, obviously you all know that Justin is my co-host, and that because he got a promotion, is now the company man with his own office at work, that he gets home so late he's not able to join me in my lives anymore. Not a lot, but he does still diamond paint and things. And so he was supposed to do the first video, and I ended up doing it. So we switched, and he did the second. And we had a lot of comments. A lot of people were commenting and not answering the questions. So I thought that was really cute. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. And I told Justin, he doesn't get a big head. And he gets shy around a lot of people. So I think that should help a little with confidence. But me and my mom were reading the comments this morning, and we were laughing. You guys are so funny. So thank you. Tia, where's my pen? I want to win. Yes, we are going to get started with the first giveaway. And let's see. Cindy B says, hit the like button before you leave. That is a great idea. Hit the like button and show me some love. It says, my family agreed on a late start tomorrow, so I'm good to stay for a while. I answered everything, right? Yes, you did. Your answers are so funny. Where's Pippa? Pippa's like, this is funny. She's into it also. Hey, watch you. Wait, that moved. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Uh-oh, Shawana, I didn't see it. She took it back. Allie Craft says, I want to win too. Yes, I think we're going to have fun. This first giveaway is for the Pocket Pal, which is the peg. Woo! Yeah. So just to remind everyone of that video, woohoo! I talked to you guys about, again, this was my mom. She had watched a lot of Mrs. Coffee's videos, and there was a particular video that came up where Mr. Coffee had actually got on and spoke, and she said, I got to meet Mr. Coffee today. So I loved how she was retelling everything. We go to YouTube, and then it starts with the next video, which was Mrs. Coffee's 3 newish unboxings. And so I said, hey, let's watch it, and we'll pick some questions from there. So the first question was, what did Mrs. Coffee call the first yellow drills color? And she called it sweet corn with extra butter. So, and when she said that, I think, Odd, you were like, why'd you pick these questions? It's making me hungry. Yes, it definitely was. So I was getting hungry, and I said, oh, Mom, yeah, that would be good right now. Cindy B says, I want to win the Pocket Pal. I even answered the questions this time. Yeah, you did. Shawana says, I'm watching you on my TV. Really? Oh, in the blue, or is that Justin? Hi, Shawana. So then obviously the orange ABs, what were they called? They were called corn with honey. Uh-oh. Hello. How you doing? Long day, huh?
Cold day.
Cold. It is cold. I don't understand what's going on, baby. I'm scared.
It's November. About to be December.
I know, but I feel like we moved to Minnesota. So they flipped the car, huh?
Oh, man.
And they took off running.
And they just took off.
Did they hit anybody? What caused it to go? The ramp or something over there?
No, it was on like pure road, like the street.
Oh, right in front of the
Right in
dealership.
front of it,
Okay.
yeah. So
And they get out and ran.
they just got out.
I get that all the time.
That means they had no insurance on that.
Everyone's saying hi, Justin. Hi. Marissa says hi. Hey, Justin. Justin ain't come from the gym, be working out, come straight home. Look at you.
I was losing weight while I was in that.
Yeah. Well, this one's not as, that one's kind of loose.
Well,
I think everyone liked the other one that was tighter, that one from the video.
I guess.
Oh, there we go. That's the one.
double up?
It's that cold out?
It ain't that cold.
Okay. I don't like it cold because I have to turn the fireplace on. So let's see. Reading the answers. Oh, Shawana's watching this on TV. Okay. Angie says, I've been playing this game like I am playing blackjack. Obviously, Marissa. Nina says hi. Allie Crafts Pursuits says hi, Justin. Cindy B says hi. Shawana says, hey, handsome. And Allie Crafts Pursuits says, come to Florida. You can warm him up because he's ice cold. I can feel really coming off here. Is that cold outside? Look, stay over there, okay? I'm over here nice and warm. Look, I wet my hair.
Well, so you look like you're sweating right now.
It's because my hair's still wet, and so it's coming off. But don't have. I'll turn that fireplace on and warm up. You want me to?
We can.
I will turn it. Well, we don't want that. Let's get our contest on the way because everybody's watching. And Marissa says, "Woo! Go ahead, Justin." Odd says, "There you are." And Angie says, "Oh my God, you're taking your shirts off." He's just taking the loose one off. Me and my mom. He just took the baggy one off. That's all, ladies. That's all. We're gonna make him make a video and subscribe to watch Justin. There we go. Oh, that might be a winning item right
this
there.
Is not Magic Mike.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This video's not intended for kids. See, I know how to do it. Nina Cook said it was 80 here. How did y'all get our weather? Come on, ladies. Allie Crafts says.
They ain't get our weather.
How did it should be?
They did not get our weather.
Yeah.
Our weather is triple digit. That is not our weather.
Oh, I'm talking about for the time of the year. It's usually about 80. It doesn't usually drop down. Well, it'll never get this cold until maybe February, but
I got this cold last December.
No.
Middle of December.
For real?
Yeah. Before Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
A week before.
I don't. That's when I lost my job, so I probably just don't recall. I probably just don't recall.
Can I see my diamond finger? The wolf.
Where did we put it?
I think we put it back into the thing.
Oh, man.
Man.
You don't want to kid up? Hold on. Let me do this contest, and then we can do
Yeah, we can do all that.
because I wanted to drink tonight.
Wanted to drink.
Yeah, Grandma was like, why don't you and Justin? And she took some wine and got it prepped for us. We could have us a nice time, buddy. All right. And we'll go to Uncle Mike's all sloshed up tomorrow.
And I don't know about that.
eat them out of house and home. Oh, what did I miss? Oh, that's.
I don't think this is good. That's not good.
That's the DAC.
Oh, that's the issue.
No, not that one. They're not over there?
No.
I don't
Shockingly.
know where I put them. Hold on.
I want to get up.
Sorry, guys. He's diamond painting. Yeah,
I'm about to get back into it. I need to.
Yeah, I know. Come in and relax. It's cold. Have us a good time. All right, let's see. I'm reading. I bet you got awesome dance moves, Justin. Angie's crazy Minnesota diamond painting. Justin was the captain of the all-male dance team. So he is the best dancer. And they won a ton of contests. And I would say I was his biggest fan, but I don't think I am. Who's your biggest?
My dad.
Yeah, Dad is his biggest fan.
Dad is the biggest fan.
Art says adult video, folks.
Ooh, y'all nasty.
That was good. Nina says, hate it. Ready for long pants, long sleeves, and blankets. No, not me. Not me.
I'm ready for it.
Really? No, I'm
I'll
not.
be inside all day.
Well, that's true. But I still feel like, where did I put those diamonds at? Hold on, baby. Let me do the first contest, and we can
just
chit chat while I look for them, because I'm going through all these drawers.
Just do the contest.
Look at that. That's the Diamond Art Club. Okay, guys, first contest. I am your best fan. Angie says she's your best fan. And then Allie Craft says, I'm your best fan. Oh, We'll have to do a video,
Uh-oh.
and we'll have to ask that on the video so that we can find out. Haha. Okay, here we go. This is going to be for drumroll.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
This is for the pocket pile. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Don't forget, we had some special gifts also that we're including. Just to have a little fun with our giveaways. So you'll be getting your own Always Sparkle pad for quick notes and things like that. And these cool little reminder stickers, I guess. So that also goes with the gift. It gets shipped out with it. Okay. So first and foremost, let me see. I had the list of, I think we had 11 comments. And there were 2 comments that didn't have. Let me get the comments. There were 2 comments. Yeah, here it is. That did not have, they didn't have the answers to them. So Kendra, who is having a good time hanging out with us in diamond painting, Kendra, you didn't respond, hon. You got to respond so we can include you. And Miss Shawana, you got to put the answers in so we can include you into our giveaway. If either one of your names come up, we'll do the comment picker again for the next person because that was one of the requirements, is that you have to have the answers. Okay? I do read the answers. And like I said, your answers crack me up. Who is it going to be? Pippa! Is she in here tonight? Pippa Brown. Yay! Congratulations. She put, what a cute little firecracker. Maybe try your mom on a rhinestone kit. I did talk to my mom about that, just so you guys are aware. I did read all the comments to her. Those drills are often bigger and they are quicker to finish with an amazing impact. Sweet corn, buttered sweet corn, the shredded carrots, and December 1st, 3, she is a gun. Yes, she is a gun, because here's the thing. I don't know if I can do 2 in a month, let alone 3. So, congrats, Pippa! Hey, Mrs. Coffee! How are you tonight? We just got finished with our contest regarding your video. Our contest was about your 3 newest unboxings. I picked 3 questions, and yeah. And after I picked the 3 questions, everyone had to reply the answers. So for this one, Pippa Brown, yay! Pippa, make sure you reach out to my email. Provide me with your address so that I can get these all shipped out to you. Also, Mrs. Coffee, you weren't here last week. I am sending all of my mods their Christmas gift. They're already purchased, so no waste. No. But I will need your address to get it sent. So I got that from Marissa, Cindy B, everyone. So you and Rachel Ray, make sure you guys email me hey Cassie, so that I can get you guys your Christmas gift sent over. But they're custom. I already picked out the blank and everything. So I can't wait. Can't wait till you guys see them. Yeah. Ooh. Hi, Jeremy. How are you tonight? I got your email. No worries, Mrs. Coffee. You missed my announcement. My mother, she told me she met Mr. Coffee the other day. And I said, what? How was that possible? She was doing a marathon of all of your videos while I was at work. And he spoke on one about taking Killian to the park and Killian misbehaving and running off on him. And I come home she's talking like she met him in the grocery store. I was so proud of her though, because it is hard work trying to get her to, sit with me and trying to get her into the diamond painting community. But now she's starting to warm up. She's the one who picked your video that we used for this first giveaway. And because I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud. It's so cute. She feels like she knows everyone. And she sees you guys' videos and she's commenting. She's using our first names like y'all went to high school together. We'll get over that though. So kudos to everyone. Thank you guys. Look at everyone commenting. Yeah, so let's make sure we show all. I will definitely tell her that you said hi. She's going to love that. She told me that she will join for one of my lives to say hello to everyone. She was going to do it tonight, but something about, my hair. My hair is wet, so you guys will not be seeing me tonight. It's not ready. So, but I definitely will have her on to say hi to everyone. Oh, so Pippa, congratulations. I'm so happy for Pippa. There we go. So that is going to be our first. We do have our second video. Don't forget, you guys are all getting the little special Always Sparkle with the stickers and reminders, okay? So that'll be coming in as well. And everyone can use it to jot down their next diamond painting, whatever they're on, things like that. So are you guys ready to move on to the next one? Doggone it, missed the other videos. That's okay. You didn't see the other. I told you guys I was releasing it. Cindy B says it's okay. Now this video was hosted by Justin. I think you guys saw my hand in the video. Ooh, yeah. But we were going to switch. He was going to do the first video, and I was going to do the second. And we ended up having to switch. So I did the first, and he did our second video. With that said, for that video, we had 12 comments, and 5 of y'all only wanted to have eyes for Justin. You guys did not provide answers. So Manu DuPont, Kendra, Miss Soft Brown Crafts, Diamond Painting Dreamer, and the Coloring Book Nook. If your name comes up in this giveaway, obviously we'll move on, because that was one of the requirements, is that you had to answer. And so we definitely want to make sure that it's always someone who has answered, our questions. That's why we send you out into the community. So we'll go ahead and move on to that one. Let me see, where'd your questions go? Oh, here they go. They're in here somewhere. All right. Justin's video was Wolfpack Diamond Painting, and it was titled Unboxing for DAC. So great job running over and getting it, guys. I already have it set up. We're going to pull in the comments. As I said before, there were 12. So nonsense. All right, here we go. We're about to go. Pippa, you won the peg. Can't hear sound where I am. Someone type into her. Justin is blushing. That's because you guys keep inviting him to Florida to warm him up. Pippa, you also got a cute notepad. Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
You going? Woo. That one's nice. I don't remember where I put it. Hold that up. I'm sorry. Real quick delay. That's Justin's next project. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Look at that. That's so cute. I ain't want one. Oh, you smell good. Where you going?
Nowhere.
When you leaned in, when you came in before, it was like ice cold and you brought in the cold air and stuff. Now you lean it in. Okay. It's not good.
Calvin Klein.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Okay. Here we go. That's it just for you, Angie. He smells good. No to the No to the cold weather, and we can warm him up by a fire. Here we go.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
gumball. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
So that's his next. Yes. So that is 12 comments, but only 5 participants. Okay. And just to remind you guys, this is for the 2 diamond paintings, the ones that you guys have picked. There's the one that is the truck with the Santa. I can't ever get it to folk. There it is. The truck with the Santa and the Christmas tree in the back. And then the full face Santa. Okay. And then this one will also have, as I said before, everyone was getting an Always Sparkle notepad with, and this is just so you know that this is a different color. These are Pippa's. Woohoo. Fun. Like she could use New York City reminder tabs. And then these are summary ones. Remember, whatever you want to put in the notepad, okay? So here we go. Drum roll, please. Gail S. Yay, Gail! Way to go, Gail! Oh my God, you did it! You did it! Gail won. She says Tab sat in Eli's chair. Yes. Stephanie is not going anywhere. She is hosting her family. And trivia will take time away from filming. That is accurate. Hi, Monique. How are you tonight? Yes. So that takes care of, woohoo, that. Now, we're going to do our grand prize. Get your pen and paper.
Well, your pen and paper.
Your pen and paper. We're going to do a number, Justin. It's going to pick the number. This is for all the Tay and China. Again, this is our grand prize. Anyone in the room tonight? Any one of you? I have 23 people. I have 10 likes. If you guys want to go ahead and hit that like button,
Let me write down the numbers.
I'm going to have you write down one number. Hold on one second. This is for the grand prize, which is a Sadie's spindle. It's a quad. As you can see, it has the quad, the 4 spindles on it. Beautiful color. I love the coloring. Woohoo. Brand new. And yes, all of the pens do come with the 7-placer. Remember, I purchased those specific to give with the acrylic pens. And then obviously the 1 plucker. The 1 plucker. There we go. You can pluck away. That way everyone's represented if you want to do. So again, that one is going to be for anyone who's in the room tonight. And you get an Always Sparkle. Woohoo! All right, and you also get your tabs. These don't say New York City, though. Sorry, Peppa. Yours say New York City. This says I love you. And I do. I love you all. Okay, so here we go. I don't have that shape. You don't? Here we go. Now let me get my little keyboard because I'm going to type start and I'm going to type stop. And when I do, we're going to look for the first answer. We're going to look for the first answer. What number should it be between? I guess I should do that. What number should it be? You're going to pick and you're going to fold it. Show them that it's a blank piece of paper. It's blank on both sides.
If they can see that. Yes, it's blank.
Hi, Nana. How are you? Here we go.
What should it?
You guys are so funny. They already popping up with it. Gotta go, Noah. Nice, thanks for visiting, but it's not for kids. Sorry. trying to think of a number.
Between what and what?
Between 195 and 603. No, that's too wide.
That's way too much.
Oh, stop
Just
it.
do 1 to 200.
No, that's too much. 1 to 200. That's so boring. Everyone does 1 to 200. Let's do 200 to 500. How about that? No?
Okay.
200 to 400?
200. Yeah.
200 to 400. Okay, I guess, yeah, I'm going to go with, you're going to go with 200 to 400. Let me get ready to type. You guys, I'm going to say when to start. Then I'm going to type when it stops. And we're going to do the first one close to that number without going over. If you go over, then you don't get it, even if it's by 1.
That's messed up. But okay, I see what you're saying.
If what someone said, how are you doing? Do we keep guessing? We haven't started yet, Monique. I'm almost done. You already picked your number?
Not yet.
Okay, well, we're waiting on him to pick the number first. And then, so, tonight up. What we're going, that's killing you, huh?
I'm really trying to think of a number.
Well, maybe we should make it easy. One to 200?
Nah,
Okay.
play with me.
After this giveaway, we are going to talk about crazy Black Friday shopping stories. Did you pick?
Yeah.
You did. You phoning it? All right, here we go. Let the fun begin. We're gonna do this all right, all right. I'm not singing nobody's song because it's coming through my head right now. But if you do have this song in your mind, then guess what? Okay, that's a good question. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Coffee.
What she said?
Make sure I'm on live chat. For some reason, sometimes I always notice that I'm not. I be on top chat sometimes. I don't own the words to this song. It did come out my mind. Here we go. Stop. Okay. So I believe that was just about over the. Y'all still going. I already hit stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see what number you have. I can't see that. Oh my gosh. You can't write no bigger than that. Can you guys see this?
You want to write it bigger?
Flip it around. No, it's too late. I want everybody to see what was written. I thought you were right. Do you guys see that?
Hopefully. Well, I'm assuming they can see
that. Okay, that is 390. Just for everyone. Just to try to make it fun. Let me see who got as close to 390 as possible without going over. 385, Odd But Nice is there right now. 388, Cindy B. Is that Big Bang?
Cindy Close.
Shawana said 389. Uh-oh. Stop. Shawana. You are closest to 390 without going over. Everyone's saying, Shawana, I must be blind.
Yeah.
Hip-hop! Okay, Shawana. So Shawana won the grand prize. Woo! Shawana, make sure you check my box. My email address is mymentaladdiction@ I think it's Addictions. I can't remember if it's a S or not. Try both of them at gmail.com and send me your mailing address. You too, Pippa. I need your mailing address. Pippa, Gail. I think I already have your address, Gail, but send it to me anyway. Okay? I do. Oh, look at that. All right. So keep in mind, guys, next month, Justin and I are going to be selecting a canvas from Diamond Art Club, and you guys will have the opportunity to win a Diamond Art Club. Yay! So Diamond Art Club, we are going to we're going to test out a custom also on yes.
I can't wait for that.
Justin is really, really wanting to get into some customs. He has a particular palette, and he's just wanting to work on artwork that he likes, that he's selected. So we are going to be giving away a Diamond Art Club, and we are going to be testing out some customs from some. We haven't decided yet on who, but obviously, Rebecca.
Uh-oh.
We haven't seen you in. Are you doing okay? She says, "Hey Tia," and "Hey Justin." Angie says, "I didn't win. I won in Jennifer's, but I got the zonk." We're all winners. We are all winners in here because we come together on Thanksgiving Eve, and I'm not drinking yet. There we go. We said it at the same time. If you guys don't know, I'm on vacation, and you know when I go on a diamond painting vacation, the festivities and the spirits, they are all before me. So I have, indulged, and I do plan to. Don't worry, I'll be checking and making sure, lurking and making some homemade. Oh, that sounds so good, Mrs. Coffee. Oh, I'm gonna come over and get some. Oh. Move over, Killian. Let me get in there. I want some. I love banana pudding. That's a good snack right there. Oh,
7-Up cake would be good too.
Man. So my father used to make a homemade 7-Up cake with cream cheese frosting. And he would make me one every year for my birthday. For all you who don't know, my birthday is next Tuesday. And this has been the longest time I've gone without. My dad used to like to make them good and moist, and
It sucks because Aunt Rita ain't doing the best.
And then my aunt, she tried, my dad's sister, she tried for a few years to kind of fill in for him and things. She fell down some stairs a few years ago. I think that was just her excuse because I didn't, make the trip back to see what she was doing. I felt like she'd be ringing the bell a little too much. So with that said, I haven't had 7-Up cake, and I think it's been 4 or 5 years now. I get lumped. Angie says, "Tia, that sounds so good. I never heard of it." Oh, it's good. 7-Up cake with cream cheese frosting. Yep, 7-Up cake.
Tastes just like
it's so
drink.
Good. It is really
like
good. It does, but I mean, it has a lemony flavor to it. If you guys like a lemon pound cake or something, it does have a little lemon kick to it. It was something that my grandmother made, and she passed the recipe down to my dad. Marissa says, "Congrats, Shawana." The whole kitchen stopped and was yelling numbers at me. Did they tell you 390?
Should have said 390.
Really? Mrs. Coffee said she made one of those last year, so I found somebody that can make them. I just got to get on the plane. That's all. Just got to get on the plane. Angie says, "I love cream cheese frosting." Oh, Allie Crafts, good night. You have a good evening. Marissa said, "Nope." See, they ain't help you. Tell them y'all didn't help her. I wasn't expecting it to be 390 at all.
What was you expecting to be?
253. I did.
I could have said.
I would be 253 or
399. Y'all definitely would have been messed up.
Man, there's no hope of going over on that. That's really crazy. Oh, thank you, Nana. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna have a happy birthday. I'm Southern, honey. Nothing comes from a box on the holidays, all from scratch. You come up this way, I got you. Ooh, that's a good invite. If we didn't, Justice said he gonna have to go up there. Man, I have 2 trips definitely planned next year. We're doing a family trip. Me and
hopefully we go to Florida.
That's the first one, yeah. And then the second one, I want to go on a cruise. And whoever wants to go on a cruise is free to go. But there's no hopefully I'm going. Y'all don't have to go, but I've never been to Walt Disney World. I got a date with Tiana, and I really want to see Tiana. I saw her at Disneyland, and I liked her a lot. But I also like Snow White, Cinderella.
Disney World is probably.
I want to see if they're in Disneyland here. They have a crafting studio, and you can kind of go down into the studio, and they show you how to freehand some of their characters and things like that. If you were to freehand your own character and get a custom of that, that's your artistry. Although it's a licensed character, it's your freehand work. And so I want to see if they offer those classes. And the classes are about an hour long. You can go in as many times as you want. In each class, they offer a different character. And so that's something that they do here in Disneyland. And I want to see if it's something that I can do when I go to Walt Disney World. I've never been an artist. My mom, she wanted to be an artist. And she wanted to be like the Black Bob Rossi or Barbara Rossi, I guess. But she wanted to do artwork and things like that. And my grandmother had started to go to college when she was entering into school, about to get out. And my grandmother went to school to be able to help take care of the household, because my grandfather, he was about 30-something, maybe almost 40 years older than my grandmother. He was getting up in age, and he wasn't able to support the household like he could when he was working full time before he got sick. So my grandmother's going to go to school, further her education, so she can help support the household. And that, I think, was her mindset when she talked to my mom. Where can you go with artwork? What can you do with that? I don't know if you'll be able to get a steady paycheck coming in, things of that nature. So she kind of put her artwork down to the side, but she had schools actually recruiting her and coming to the home and speaking to her parents. And so when I think about that, I always feel bad. And I told her, when we go to Walt Disney World, that's something that I would like to do with her. We're going to go to those classes and allow her to be able to, freehand artwork and see, if that's something she wants to do. She's retired. She's very young, and she, I think, if she has some things to kind of look forward to, she'll see that she still has so much life left in her, and so much fun, and so much, time and things like that. So that's what we're going to do. Nana says, Tia, you share the same birthday as my son. Really? Woo! Sagittarius. We both Sagittarius. And Angie says, I always wanted to go on a boat cruise and then go on a boat for whale watching. Yeah, I'm scared to go whale watching. Yeah. And Mrs. Coffee says, yeah, because it's a likeness and not an exact copy of Disney, like how Mandy does it. Let me stop and stir this pudding before I burn it. Okay, well, we don't want that messed up. It is, Nina, it's going to be a lot of fun. I've been on a few cruises. My kids have never been on a cruise. So I'm telling them I'm going on a cruise, and anyone that wants to join me are welcome to join me. So that's where I'm at with that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Kind of moving over from there, real quickly wanted to get the conversation started because we have about another probably 15, 20 minutes. But I wanted to get the conversation started when it comes to Christmas shopping. How many people actually are going out and they're actually doing Black Friday shopping? Have you ever gone Black Friday shopping with mommy or with dad?
The moment I go Black Friday shopping, I already know there's going to be a lawsuit with my name on it because I punched somebody the hell out for something that I was supposed to get a family member. So,
no.
Black Friday
it's
shopping
out
for me is not ever gonna be in the books.
So I don't know what it is about shopping on Black Friday that kind of turns people into devils. Yeah, you know,
the best deals,
they're not the best versions of themselves.
The best deals possible. You go to Best Buy and probably get like a MacBook for $10.
Now that's an awesome deal. Never out for Black Friday shopping.
Thank you.
Nina says, "Hell no."
Thank you.
And Nana wants to go on a cruise, and Nina went to Key West and Cuba this year.
She went to Cabo.
I've been to Cabo a few times. I like cruising. I really do.
I'm gonna have to take myself to Cabo. I'm gonna have to take the boys. Yo, let's go to Cuba.
The only thing about Cuba, because your Nana, she went a couple of years ago, is obviously you have to fly into it if you're flying. You have to fly into another country and then change, and then that's no issue, getting passport. The difficult part is routing yourself, somewhere to where it's not too much layover and not too much of an inconvenience.
Right.
I've never known anyone that took a cruise to Cuba. How did that work? Like, are you from the U.S.? Were you able to, cruise straight there from here? Was it a stopover in Havana? Did it once, fought an old man, never went again. So that's what I'm getting at, Mrs. Coffee. I haven't been in a few years. I went with my mom a few years ago. It's been a long time because you guys were little. So maybe 12, 15 years ago, we went and we saw people fighting. And we had to leave the store. Obviously, we left empty-handed. But the fight was, it was bad. They were like
over TVs
on TVs and things, and on top of each other and punching and things like that. So a few years go by, and it's just me and the kids. I'm a single mom. I'm trying to take care of them. I want to make sure that I have this money and I can get them what I can afford. I've tracked all the sales circulars. I know what they want. And now it's time to kind of piece things together, get where I need to get so I can do this for them. I get to the store at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. The store opens. I'm able to get in there. I have a shopping cart. I got the items that I needed. Put them in the cart. I am pushing the cart when a lady and her friend, mother, I'm not sure who she was, decide to go shopping out of my cart. That's how fights happen. I've done what I need to do. I'm moving on. This is a moving cart. This isn't a cart that's, off to the side with takebacks and things that fell off of end cap or something like that. This is my personal cart. We're heading to a register after maybe I put another thing or two in there. And she is like, "Oh, here we go, honey." They're going to get what they need any way that they can. So I'm like, for my kids, again, I'm a single mom. Would I have handled things differently now?
During the Black Friday sale?
Probably not.
Exactly.
But I'm going to say,
I probably would have used the thing that she wanted, smacked her upside the head with it.
That's a good idea, Mrs. Coffee. And my father, this happened before he passed, said, "Why didn't you take a coat and put it up?" I don't know that people's propensity are to steal from someone else. It never would have dawned on me. But she here, I'm going to get what I need. And she going straight into my cart.
Like I said.
And I turned into a different person. I'm not proud. I don't know if I would handle this the same exact way. I was waiting on the police to come and take me to jail or something. I turned my cart and I shoved it into her several times to get her the hell away from my cart. And she fell back. In the words of Ludacris, throw them bows. Exactly. I turned my car boom, hit into her, and then start pushing the cart, shoving it into her ass as hard as I can. I had the kids. You remember before, like everyone got on the tablets and stuff. They were big into like the DVD players and things. And my kids love their Disney movies, and they had these DVD players on sale for $50 each, and then you could get the matching case to go with them. And this was heaven. Give them their own. They don't have to argue. The case has straps on it to where you can put them. I had a minivan at the time. You can put them in the seats and they can sit wherever we're going and they can watch their videos. No one's arguing with anyone. $100, I'm out the door. I'm the best mom in America. And I can't help that by the time she got there, there wasn't any. But I told him damn knees up with that cart. If you don't get your, you know what, off. Just saying, if that video ever surfaces, don't judge me because it was for the babies. They grown now, you know. But at the time, I just thought I'd share that because we're about to embark on another Black Friday. I do shop online, and a lot of
better.
It is.
It is a lot.
It's a lot.
You have online Black Friday deals to places you know that are local. It's best to just shop. Because I ain't got time to go to jail. I got too much stuff to do.
You got work. Angie says, I hate it because I always worked on Black Friday. I was a cashier at Target, Shopko, and even Walmart. People are nuts.
Oh, man.
Yes, Walmart is the worst.
I work Friday. I forgot. Man.
That is true, and they're going to be crowded up there. I went before I worked as a cashier in these places. Yeah. We left out of Fort Lauderdale and headed took the cruise ship to the Keys and next day to Cuba. I never would have thought that. Cassie sells hails to the no. Yes, stole it right out my cart. I knew Black Friday was not for me when I seen two women fighting over popcorn tins. I'm gonna tell you, those tins are they $5. You get a lot.
Popcorn tin.
You know the ones like you got me that time. Oops, I'm sorry, guys. You remember that time you got me the Indianapolis Colts one, and it had the 3 different. That's the ones I think she's talking about. They're good. They're good. Keep in mind, they're good. People like them. And Angie says, I would rather do Cyber Monday where you order online. Nowadays, the sale starts like on Thanksgiving, and you just pick your choice. So the people who are actually out shopping, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for the fights. There was a special on the news tonight, and it was the 5:00 news, and they were showing like the fights of the previous year. So I haven't been back since. And like I said, me and my mom, we did it years ago. And when people started fighting, we just kind of got out of there. And then she asked me, would we be going this year? And I said, I don't know, Mom. A lot of my stuff is started. I ordered some birthday stuff and things like that. But the Christmas stuff has started coming in before the birthday thing. So I'm pretty much almost done. I tried to get everything. Cindy B says, I just ordered a new couch and end tables online. Wow, you can do that online? Mrs. Coffee said, no judgment. Thank you. I'm just saying it was that one time because that's usually not me. But I saw red. I was like, no, my babies need this. We didn't have cable. And my father, he spoiled me rotten. So there was no need for me to have cable because my father had like 4 TVs. And my father,
for real,
he's not here now, so I can talk. But my father used to video splice, and he had a friend who would get screener copies. Just saying, he's not here, and this ain't me. So, but he would get screener copies of movies. He didn't sell them, but he would gift them to people, and my kids were his number one giftees. So he would send them all of the latest, whatever movies were out. if they were kid friendly, because he got screener copies. They were supposed to review them and provide, how they say, 21 people on Rotten Tomatoes said that this is, critics say. That's what the video screening copies were for. Anyway, the kids would get copies of those, and then my father would record on all these different TVs, like programming for Disney Channel, programming for Nickelodeon. And then every week in the mail, every Saturday, we got a disc of the programming from the prior week. So that's why these were a must. And I saw red because I couldn't afford to get them each individual personalized DVD players. I would have had to get them one that they would have argued over. No, I want to watch this. We picked your movie last time. Why did we get to watch yours? So I wanted to eradicate that. So just saying. That's right, Mrs. Coffee. This is for my sanity. Heifer, if you don't stand back. But she was like coming at the car. Like she literally was going to get what she wanted to get. She didn't care. And I feel for my safety. And I was a mama bear, and I had to protect the cubs, even though the cubs wasn't there. But that was like the mindset. She's taking from the cubs. We can't have it. So I think about that all the time, and I feel bad, especially when I see the fights, because she was bigger than me, and she could have beat me up. And that never dawned on me. I used that shopping cart as a weapon and then got the hell up out of there. And every moment until I was in my car, like I kept expecting security to tap me on my shoulder. Ma'am, come this way. We need to speak with you in the office. I'm not going back up in there. Exactly. I have a receipt. I already paid for this. Sorry. Have them come out here. Meet me at the car. They would have had to talk to me through a halfway. What are you getting? Grandma made smoked sausage.
Yes.
Okay. You see it?
Yep.
Okay. And homemade potatoes. There you go. Cindy B said, I did go into a store and look at couches. Then I went home and ordered it online. Wow. I can't believe that. Nina says there ain't nothing in any store worth all that BS.
That's what I'm saying.
Popcorn tins. Yes, with the 3 different kinds of popcorn.
You can get it online and just get it in a couple days.
That's true. I know you shop exclusively online. Cassie says, I do most of my shopping online. Cindy B says, I gave my old couch and recliner to my daughter and her partner. Better than what they had. Oh, man. I know they in heaven. They in heaven. Oh, I got French. My mom gave me my first, my first living room suit, Poppy gave me. And I'm telling you, I didn't want to give it up. It was the convertible furniture. You know how like you can move it around. The sofa part itself had a sleeper bed on it. So whenever I had company, I had automatic built-in extra space. Oh, I loved it. I do. Oh, I saw that one. Nina says, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yep. I agree, Nina. I feel bad, but I agree. Isn't that Shawana? That was nice. That was really nice of her. I know that I would love that. You're just starting out. You have your own place. You can't afford to buy brand spanking new furniture. Yes, when you get something, you know how your mom is, and you know how they take care of it. You can't wait. So that was definitely nice.
If you ever get some new furniture and I move out, I'm taking it.
Because you picked it out.
Exactly.
I know. So my furniture, my red, this, you guys, I'm sure I've talked about this. Justin, no, I haven't. Am I going to? I don't know. I had planned to. I didn't expect Justin to come home so soon. He got home pretty quick. Mrs. Coffee said her kneecaps that week every Black Friday. Since that, I bet she probably don't even go anymore. She was screaming. She called me the B word. She called me the B word. I gotta go. Is it wrecking it? It's not wrecking it. Hi, Butt Crazy. I'm sorry, I said that really wrong.
Yes,
But Lazy Crafts. I said Butt Crazy. But Crazy Crafts. Yeah, there we go. I have a freezer they need too to come and get. Well, there you go. I mean, I'm enjoying looking at the canvas. So start plucking. I get it, Marissa. I love shopping online, even getting my groceries and pull up to Walmart and they load it up. It is easier for me than Angie's. You know, I'm going to tell you about my laziness, and there is no limit to my laziness. I have the Walmart app, the grocery app, order the groceries online. They are delivered to me. Now, I got tired of paying it's like $9.95. You can pick what time you want them to arrive. And some of the slots are cheaper, they're like $7.95. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pick a prime time so that it comes, when we're all here before we all leave for the day. That way it's not so much work on my mom. We're here. We can go help get the groceries. I love ordering my groceries. I stop by after work on the way home. That's cool, Nina. So, for me, because there's no end to my laziness, I don't even have to go to the store. Walmart have them delivered here, and they come upstairs. I just got to go in the kitchen and put them away. I felt kind of bad about that. So I go in the store. I get frustrated. I get irritated. Oh, my God. I don't know why I didn't just have these delivered. I was trying, to take back my life, I guess. But I was like, no, that's definitely something that I like. So I go back and I said, from now on, I'm going to go back to having the groceries delivered. That is true. I have been told, don't ever feel bad about what you want. So with that said, instead of, Jeremy said he likes going to Walmart and terrorizing people. Hi, Diamond Painting Dreamer. So instead of paying for each delivery, girl, I signed up for automatic delivery. It's $12.95 per month. They will bring it. You can have unlimited deliveries. If I want to order something every day, I can order something every day. I know they're going to hate me because they always do something in the app where it says instructions. I always tell them, ring the doorbell, bring the groceries up. They don't always do that. Jeremy says, I'm rude with the shopping cart. Well, I don't like to be rude with the shopping cart. It has happened. I'm not my proudest moment, not my finest day. But what I will say is, I learned from it. I learned to keep my ass out the store on. So hopefully you guys will learn from my lesson. I was minding my own business, by the way, in my cart. So I don't think that I'm going to be too harsh on myself. Jeremy, you're going to get hit over bread. Loaf of bread, huh? I like that. So I think it was, I can't remember whose live I was in. I was in someone's live, and we got to talking about pain, dealing with pain. We were talking about, was it your live, Jeremy? It was Jeremy's live Saturday night. And we were talking about pain and, how a lot of people deal with the pain, taking CBD. I think Jeremy has a cream that he takes. Move or I'm coming through. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Oh, thank you, Lisa. In any event, I was talking, someone asked me what I suffered with, what kind of pain. And I was telling you guys that I have a bullet leg. So obviously, I started to get a lot of questions about that. Really? Oh my God, you have a bullet in your leg? What happened? Whenever I tell someone that, it doesn't help. I know after I just told you guys about the about the Black Friday story, a lot of people think, oh my God, she's a hardened criminal. What did she do? I got the bullet in my leg years ago. It's been about 30 years. 29, I think it's been about 29 years. And yes, I was coming out the club. I thought I was the cutest thing since, I thought I was cute. You can't tell me I wasn't cute. I was fly. I was small. Oh, those were the days, boy. Those were definitely the days. In any event, I had just left the club. We were partying. After you get a little drinky drink in you, you're a little hungry. So I was hungry. Welcome to all who joined. Oh, thank you. Definitely hit the like button. So it was me and a girlfriend of mine. We had just left the club. We were hungry. Before we go home for the evening, we would like to have McDonald's. Obviously, now as an adult, McDonald's would never be the first place that I went after leaving a club. It definitely not anymore. I would sit down somewhere and I would order off of a menu and have something really good. I already have your mailing address, Rebecca. All of my mods, just so you know, make sure that I have your mailing address. I think I am just missing, I have Mrs. Coffee's, but I just wanted to make sure she was expecting it. I think I'm only missing Rachel. Rachel Ray! I haven't seen her, and I have to email her. But just as a reminder to expect the package. And you can't say no because it's already been ordered. I know Jeremy tried to back out on me. It's already ordered, Jeremy. Nice try. Beautiful email. He did in his email. Already ordered. I just needed your addresses. They'll be in. I'm going to put a little card in and then get them shipped off to you guys. Okay? Okay. So anyway, we leave the club. We're extremely hungry. Oh, you couldn't tell me nothing back in those days. I could eat and eat and eat and no repercussions, none. Nowadays, I can just smell Mrs. Coffee's banana pudding and I'm already gaining weight. I'm telling you.
I'm not messing with it.
It's that bad. What you eating over there? Looks good. Oh, that's a pie. See? Between your pie and Mrs. Coffee's banana pudding, I can feel it. I can feel the weight just oozing into my veins. Any event, we go and we are like, oh, I want some McDonald's. I had a taste for McDonald's fries. Keep in mind, this was like 29 years ago. Maybe 30. I can't remember. Anyway, it was a long time ago, but it was 4th of July. And it was crowded. The parking lot was extremely crowded. We get there. We have no choice because the drive-through wrapped around the building and then out into the street parking where people were trying to turn left, to go up into McDonald's. The line was kind of like backed up in the center turning lane. So we had no choice. We pulled into the parking lot. There are a ton of cars that are parked. Keep in mind also, you got the same problem as me. Yes, Angie's. The scratch cheesecake has come out of the oven too. Uh-oh. She's making a from scratch cheesecake. You guys are bad. I can smell it. I can smell it. Oh, I ain't feeling it all. I will email you my home address instead of, okay, thank you, Mrs. Coffee. That'll make it easier. And so I pull in. It's crowded. Keep in mind, guys, I am from just outside of Cleveland. And when I tell people this, it kind of answers questions for them. They're like, oh, okay. Like that resolves something in their mind. So I am from just outside of Cleveland. We just left a club down in the flats and I'm hungry. We pull into the parking lot. All of the parking spots almost are filled up. People are back into the parking spot. I'm sure you guys can picture this. Sounds like a scene out of Boys in the Hood. So there are folks sitting on top of the cars, just kind of hanging out in the parking lot. Everyone has on the same song, so we must be listening to the radio. And like I said, it's like a scene out of a movie. You could pretty much guess what's going to happen. I have to pull over to the opposite side, pretty much the side where the drive-through window is. And now we back in. We back in because everyone else is back in. Gotta be cool. You can't go against the grain. And, again, picture the scene. We all gotta be cool. Long story short, I get out the car. I have on a mini skirt. Woo! She was looking fly. The mini skirt was it was leather, and it's just below the hip. That was back in the day where who cares if I have to bend over? I probably want them to look. Because my father used to always say stupid stuff like, what if you bend over? What do you mean? That's probably the purpose. Nowadays, I'm the one saying that. Don't. That's too short. What if you have to bend over? I say stuff all day at work. Look at that child. She don't have on a slip. She probably don't even know what a slip is. So times definitely have changed, and I have definitely aged. Anyway, I had a black leather skirt on, and I had these stockings. They had a black seam going up the back. You could tell me anything. I had on high heel pumps, and I'm getting out of the car, me and my friend, to go inside McDonald's so I can get me some fries, because that's all she wants. It's the fries, I probably could have ate the whole restaurant, but it is not cute to be that person. So I'm going in to get a large fry. Going into McDonald's, I'm getting the cat calls, because that was the whole point. Woohoo! Hey, you! Look at you! Woo! So obviously, I ain't heard put on a slip in so long. I say that all day. That's definitely, you can definitely tell, where you are in the age spectrum when you start saying stuff like, baby, put on a slip. Where you going with that? I can see your whole future. When you start saying things like that, sounding like your nana or your grandma, yes, it's time. It's time to, just stay out the club, find a new hobby, things of that nature, because you're not hip anymore. So I'm going in, I'm getting the cat calls. Woo, I'm telling you, everyone is like, oh, there she is. Hey, I'm waving, doing my little fake, Miss America. Hi, how you doing?
I'm messing with you.
A guy, as I'm going in the door, how you doing, baby? How you doing, beautiful? The BS that the men spew. Let me get that door for you. Okay, thank you.
Sure,
I'm gonna be right here waiting on you when you come out. Okay, I'm just gonna go in. I'll be right back. I go inside, get the fries. Probably taking a little bit longer than normal, than I should, just because I'm being difficult. Anyway, on my way out, the gentleman is now talking to another guy. This guy then starts to talk to me. So I'm like, here we go. The fun is beginning. They're about to fight over me. Keep in mind, they probably already were arguing. But that's just the mindset that you have at that time. I know that was my mindset. So they get to arguing. They are standing as probably close as me and these drills right here. And one gentleman pulls out a gun. Well, it's time to go. At that point, I don't care who's trying to talk to who and who's mad at who and any of that. But I got on these high heel gypsies with this mini skirt and this seam up the back. And I got to now try and hightail it across the parking lot to get back in my car. She said, look, Justin sleepy, y'all.
You know what?
I heard this story so many damn times.
Plus, I was supposed to get his diapers. That's right, Mrs. Coffee. I'm trying to run. I'm trying. But I got on these high heel shoes. And I can't seem to get out of there fast enough. Anyway, I'm trying. I hear pop, 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 pop. Next thing you know, Machine Gun Kelly. All I remember is something burning, and I'm down on the ground. My friend that I was there with, her ass was ghost. I don't know where she was at.
By the car.
Some woman, she had ran over to the car, but at this point, I didn't expect her. I can run in heels. Marissa said she can run in heels.
You must be a fast runner.
I can't. I couldn't. I was trying. I looked like a dude. You know how they show dudes dressed up and they trying to run? That's what I look like trying to get across the parking lot. She was in the middle of next week. She disappeared on me, left me. And some woman, I don't know who she was, she ran out and she grabbed me and drug me back to my car. I get in the back, and out of nowhere, my girlfriend jumps in the passenger side of the front, and the girl, she jumped into my car in the driver's side and drove me to the hospital. I get to the hospital because of how I had got shot. My leg is up in the air, and this mini skirt, this ended up being the bane of my existence. It's up around my waist. Cops come in to question me about, any insight and anything I could give them. And as they're questioning me, they're standing at the base of the bed with my leg up. And my father walks in. What the hell going on in here? What's going on? Oh my goodness. Total fun. One gentleman had a 9 with the shell casings that drop out of the gun. They kind of ricocheted off, and those are what hit my leg. Two of them entered. I had shrapnel, and then I got hit with a couple of 22 bullets. They're real small, and 22 bullets are rather dangerous because they're so small and soft. They can bounce off bones, and they can go through and pierce organs and things. So what ended up happening was I had, some emergency surgeries, had a few, but my tissues started swelling. I had all of the shell casings and partial, shrapnel and thing removed. Thought they got everything. And it had been a while since I'd been on a trip or anything. Going through TSA a few years ago, and I kept getting swabbed and checked. And I'm like, what is going on? So at work,
I had a crazy thing. I was like, what the heck is going on? Why? She ain't got no metal on her at all. She's still getting checked.
I'm getting swabbed and checked. I at work, after I get back, I'm walking and my leg just gave out from under me. You a mix between 50 Cent and Iron Man. Mrs. Kobe said you a mix between 50 Cent and Iron Man.
You just calling me smart. So thank you.
That was good. So at work, my leg gave out and I fell, like kind of collapsed. I kept trying to get up and I couldn't. Like I couldn't stand on my leg. I didn't understand what's going on. And my job, this is my other job that folded and closed down last year. They sent me off to emergency, and I think this was 2016. Yeah, I think it was 2016. I go off, and they examine me, and I still have a bullet in my leg. They believe that, it had been ensconced in like tissue, scar tissue and things like that. And I had so much swelling and things that it was easy to, to hide and not be seen. Over the years, as I gained weight, they said the bullet had shifted. At that point, the reason why my leg had gave out was because it had it had shifted and was pressing against a nerve. So there we have it. But I know that you guys were like, hey, what's going on? How come you had that bullet. That's how I ended up with the bullet in my leg and how I found out, because years ago, I thought when I went through all the surgeries and things, they did tell me I was going to have a lot of scar tissue and scarring. With bullet wounds, they heal from the inside out. And so you have nasty wounds that you're cleaning up and you're waiting to heal and seal up. And you're changing the dressings and things like that on the wounds. So once you heal, you're not really thinking, 6 months to a year later about returning to possibly have to get them opened back up. So as I healed and everything was fine, I kind of went on my way. That hospital is closed now. And I was so mad when I found out that there's still a bullet in my leg. I didn't believe them. And then they showed me the MRI and the x-rays. So still in my leg all these years later, I am now hearing 50 Cent in my head. Meet me in a club. Exactly. So, and when people hear that story, they are always like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Someone asked in Jeremy's live also, yes, the gentleman, what happened was, when I was going in, there was a guy that was trying to hit on me. The other guy, he was the one who had like the big gun and things like that. He had beef with him. I still to this day don't know what the beef was about. They did end up shooting at each other. They carried the shooting on, for about an hour or so down the road, and then they got away. Neither one of them got shot up. The gentleman that tried to talk to me when I was going in, and I had the big head about, he was in his car 2 days later with another girl. And this guy that he had beef with, they were still arguing. They were still like going at it after one another. He sees him. He shoots at him, misses the gentleman, and shoots a girl sitting in the vehicle next to him. He shot her in the neck and she passed away. When they got him, they gave him concurrent sentences for all of us, because most of us ended up going to the hospital that night, and they put all of the charges into one. So whatever, there were 7 people altogether in my shooting plus her. He won't be getting out until it's a long time. I think it was 100 and something years altogether, but 44 years to life. 44 years to life is what they said, and something about concurrent sentences. So, yes, to answer your question, he went to jail. He's up under the jail. He is probably, big daddy bitch up in the jail. And frightening, very frightening. I went through it. And when my leg gave out a few years ago, I hadn't thought about that at all. And now, glad they caught him. You and me both, Nina. Not that I thought he would come, because that happened in Cleveland. And obviously, I live in Las Vegas now. But that's what happens when you go hanging out in the wrong arena and around I knew I had no business. I'm down there in the flats. I went to private school, just so you know. So I definitely had no reason. That's what makes it so funny when I thought I was cute, and when I had on these little, what do they call them? Hoochie mama. When I had on the little hoochie mama gear and things like, he is a lifer, that's for sure. He deserves that. He couldn't hit the boards out of a bam. Exactly. I'm telling you, when I tell people that they were as close, they were in each other's face, and they were as close as me and these diamonds.
How the hell you that close and you don't get
and
shot?
Don't hit nothing. Y'all don't hit one another at all.
That means y'all shouldn't have guns, period.
You know what they was doing? That's why I said it looked like a movie. You know how you shoot like this while you running? They trying to shoot at each other, but they still scared of running. So when you got a gun and you're doing that, own it. Get in there, stand up, face the bullet. You about to shoot one, take it. That way no one innocent is hit. You know what I'm saying? You know that you are, I'm about to leave this world, but I'm taking you with me type of mentality. So that's how I feel. Clearly, they were, like I said, they were ducking, hiding from one another's bullet. Meanwhile, they was tearing up the ground, and other people, we were just all getting everything. It is a punk that pulls a gun and not take it outside and fight like a man. Those are the ones. That's what I'm saying. These all sound like movies. You ever seen those movies where they be like, fight me like a man? And the guys, when you go to the movies with them, they say, yeah. You're like, they excited for it. They want to really see who gonna win the fight. Women don't really think like that. Women, they want this over. Come on now, this is nonsense. Well, knock her ass out and let's go. That type of thing. So.
That's why I'm glad my hands are not legal.
Not anymore.
I'm glad my hands are not legal.
Not anymore. So
they weren't legal before.
Yeah, but I'm glad that you were patient. Justin went through Taekwondo when he was little. Me and his dad, we put him in Taekwondo because Justin he was very mild-mannered and he was susceptible to being bullied. I say susceptible because even when he had the training and he went through to green belt, which means that's a lot of training. Even when he had the training and someone tried him at school and they were bullying him and picking with him, he took it. And he did not use the Taekwondo, which was the whole purpose of us sending him. He wouldn't use it because they teach you that. They teach you discipline and things like that. He could have really hurt the child, and he chose to. But he come home with a busted jawline and a, what do they call it? The fracture, where it was a fracture, just a bust in his jawline up near his cheek because the guy kicked him in the face. So, yeah, he exercised extreme, diligence and patience, even with a bully. But, yeah, because I got some growing to do. I didn't put him in Taekwondo for that. I put him in Taekwondo because if somebody they hit him, I want him to hit him back. So my son is teaching me. He has been teaching me, and I'm trying to learn his patience and things. And when he would not fight and use his Taekwondo, then I said, well, mommy's coming to the school because this has got. And he said, Mom, please don't come to the school. That's going to make it worse.
It is.
And I felt like, how much worse can it get? You have a fracture in your cheekbone going down to your jaw. Are you serious?
Yep.
So it's just, it's just those things. We say in Minnesota, say you couldn't hit the side of a bam. There you go.
Bruce Lee said this.
Nina said stand toe to toe.
I said, Bruce Lee said boards don't hit back.
Well, there you go. So you're a board. Bet they won't try him now. Oh, they won't. He's too big now. He ended up just being much taller than them. So I feel like, we do live in the land of the little people. And I feel bad saying that, but like just the height and average for men and women that, grew up here on the West Coast, and then the average height of the Giants from the East Coast is significant. It's definitely significant. So he wouldn't have to do any of that. Obviously, he's into fitness and, he's been working out and things like that. But he definitely, at this point, if I'd have known he was going to end up that large and stuff, I definitely would have saved a couple of bucks. But, Angie says, I am not one to fight, but if some girl comes hitting me, I am always the winner. Good thing I grew up with watching wrestling on TV all those years with my dad. Nina says, my dad was a hand-to-hand combat instructor. He taught us girls some things. That's good. Yeah. Angie says, I did those wrestling moves and I pinned them 1, 2, 3, ding, ding, ding. Angie is the winner. See, and Mrs. Coffee says Orion takes judo. He loves flipping people. So Justin,
that's me.
Justin could flip. He could kick. He had the move. Justin looked like he was in a martial arts movie. We went to all of his little tournaments and things like that. He got his butt kicked by this girl. He could not. He just would not. She's in the same belt as him, but he just could not do any moves. Or he felt bad, like trying to take her down.
It's not even that. I didn't want to.
Well, that's what I mean. I didn't want to hit her because she was a girl, and I applauded that. But he would take like the point deductions because he just couldn't hit her. And you that tall, Mrs. Coffee? She said, I am 6'1" and took kickboxing for 4 years. My kids are good. Good. See, that's what I like to hear. I really do. I don't like to hear that children are bullied. I don't want, I never want, like my daughter, I would never put my daughter in Taekwondo. She would be using it. Try me. Let me see what you can. She'd be doing all of that, So I would never put her in anything because I feel like she'd be excited to use it. Come on this way. You don't think she would? I do. I think she would be excited to use it. She looked at me. She looked at me wrong. So, but my son.
Even if she had the training, though, this is how much I know my sister. Uh-huh. Even if she had the training, she ain't gonna pay them no mind.
I don't think she would pay anybody any mind. I don't. But I do think that my daughter wouldn't be as mild-mannered, and I definitely don't think that she would turn the other cheek. I definitely don't think she would. Like my son did when he has a fractured cheekbone and jawline, my daughter would not have been that person. So, but I definitely wouldn't have put her in to the class because I think with her personality, that just would have made it worse. If somebody already dislikes her or wants to bully her, I feel like putting her in to something because she's already a strong personality. And I feel like that would just, somebody to come knocking on the door, come get your child. This is what she said. She definitely will be the one that she has the mouth. She has the attitude to go. She would not be the one that just sits by idly and turns the other cheek. She won't handle it with patience. She won't start anything. And she's,
I'm just petty.
I like that. And she said, oh, yeah, I'm a tree. Papa is 6'3". My mother, because your mom was tall. Because my mom is not tall. My dad is 6'4". My mom is like 5'2".
Grandpa was 6'5".
6'5". Yeah, my dad is tall. I didn't get none of his height. I got all the little minions' height.
I got that.
Nina says, my oldest son's first day of 9th grade, a senior just came up and slapped him. Oh, hell. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. My son was like 5'6" at the time. My son slapped the shit out of that kid by having to jump up and slap him back. That's good. He got to run and start. Sometimes you got to do that. You tell your son, Nina, I'm proud of him. I don't advocate for violence. I'm just going to say that. And this show is not kid friendly. But I do advocate for,
self-defense.
Self-defense, taking care of yourself.
The moment that I knew that I was doing too much was probably in middle school.
Yeah.
I broke someone's jaw.
Well, that's a lot. So, but I still don't like to have you.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying,
just allowing anybody to hit on. I will have to tell the story of when Orion got a girl sparring partner and didn't want to hit her. Yes, her name was Logan. And if you're out there, Logan, Justin should have never let you whoop his butt. And I used to tell him, hit her, take her down. And he just wouldn't. She says, oh no, Angie, I low kick. Believe me, I am all legs. If I want to get you, I'll get you. Angie says, me running away from Mrs. Colby. Nina says, my sister has worked in jails and stuff. They actually made her register herself as a lethal weapon. What?
Yeah.
Wow, I never heard that.
No, they do that.
So I would never put Maggie in a contact sport. She is dangerous all by herself. Yes, that's Tiara. That is definitely my daughter. Nina says, neither of my boys don't take that crap off anyone. That's good, Nina. That's good, because that means that there are always, one of the things that I know that I had to work with Justin on, and I think his last year of high school, before he went off to college, he started to really shine. I know he started to really shine because he played football, and then he went into dance after football ended. And like I said, he was really starting to open up. His last year of school ended up being really amazing. I mean, he got recognized for everything, and then he was he was voted for prom king. I'll never forget that last year. So he definitely had an amazing, but it was a turnaround because all throughout elementary, going into junior high, and the beginning of high school, he was, that shy, kid that was tried to stay in the background, very supportive of everyone, no judgment or anything, and susceptible. He, a lot of kids would make comments. He's real mild mannered and things like that. So not that he became a bully or anything, but I definitely talked to him and said, I need for you to start to be able to represent yourself better, to be able to stand up for yourself a little bit more. My worry would be, what if you got into trouble, and I needed you to be able to communicate more effectively to get yourself out of trouble. Officers show up to the scene and start to question people. You don't want someone pointing a finger trying to get out of trouble. You need to be able to, in essence, communicate more effectively, not allow someone, to get just a different type of edge over you. Stand up for yourself. And so that's what I saw in him that changed his last year, where before I feel like, just to keep things calm, to avoid any type of conflict, before I feel like he would have just allowed whatever they stated. Yeah, okay, well, Mom, don't say anything, at the end of the day, at least we're not fighting, at least, and so that was the change that I saw in him, where also he was starting to become taller than everyone else. So that might have also helped, add a little confidence in there. Hi, Pookie. What's up? How you doing? Maggie elbow dropped Orion today for taking the apple she wanted. I think she'll be okay.
So plain, bro.
He just says my baby boy is 6'4".
You're just so
Girl,
plain.
I can't tell you how many times I had to pick him up. We taught them too well. Oh no. I got picked on in elementary school, but once I hit 7th grade, that's something I definitely see that he does well now. There you go. So Mrs. Coffee says that Maggie elbow dropped Orion today for taking the apple that she wanted. Oh, poor Orion.
Tell him to stop playing.
She said you got to tell him to stop playing. Oh, poor thing.
Can't play them games with her.
He said he can't play with her. She want the apple. Let her have the apple.
Let her have that. Elbow drop somebody else.
She want the apple. Let her tell Orion. What was he thinking? She want the apple. Let her have it. That's painful. Oh, that's so
let's
cute.
Hope she does not choke slam him next time.
Oh, well, you know what? I think it was probably all in fun, like how you and Gigi used to play.
Oh,
You just let her have it. Just go ahead. Let me tell you guys what Justin did that kind of made me proud. When his benefits came up, obviously he gets benefits now, and he made his sister his beneficiary for everything on his paperwork. And I said, oh, my baby, he looking out for him, sister. Something happened to him. And he said, the kid's got to get through college. Isn't that beautiful? So, I do like that. You're right. No, you're supposed to do that. And I like that. I just wanted to share it. I'm thinking about Maggie and Orion, and you know what? Years from now, I bet you the same will happen. He'll look out for her. and look out for her. I think I'm almost done with this color right here. Oh, isn't it? I thought it was. And I was like, oh, you're gonna make me cry. Look at you. Oh. She said, Rebecca said, oh, poor Orion. Kicked in the family jewels one day and elbow dropped today. Exactly. And he won't hit her back. That's so cute. That's how Justin and Tiara were. Oh, do they call each other brother or sister? Probably not. I refer to them, hey, tell brother. So my kids think that me and my brother are weird. When I say, you know how you say, hey, Ryan, and Maggie may say, Ryan may say, hey, Maggie. Me and my brother don't do that. I say, hey, brother, and he says, hey, sister. So we'll be going somewhere, and he'll say, sister, look at that. And people really get bro, and sissy. See, there you go. And, like, that's normal for us. I feel like it's normal. And people always say, do you call your brother? Yeah. And then they'll ask him, and you call her sister? Yeah. And my kids look at us like, what the? Oh. And they hate it.
We just use the nicknames that we grew up with. That's really it.
What do you call it? Oh, TT. You call it TT. Well, I don't know where it came from.
Well, the extra T, that kind of died down for me.
You just call her T now?
Yeah.
She told me, I don't know, about 2 months ago, we were in Ohio, and everybody in Ohio calls her TT. And
I was in there like, oh, okay.
And she said, Mom.
This is a flashback?
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh man, if I was out there,
I don't call her that.
Mess.
They were like,
you didn't know who they was talking about.
I had no idea who they were
like,
talking
where's
about.
TT at? She'd be like, who? And then they'd be like, your daughter? She's like, oh, Tiara.
I only call you Tiara. And
but everybody else calls me either TT or T.
Yeah.
I am
Even at my
shocked.
school.
So, nicknames. Me, my sister, and brother do the same. See, so it's not just me, Cassie. It's not just Mrs. Coffee's kids. Sister is who I am. So when he says sister, I know who he's talking to. He's talking to me. And when I say brother, he knows who I'm talking to. My kids, Justin calls Tiara TT. Well, he calls her T now that she's older. And what do you call your brother? Did you ever just?
Yeah,
I didn't think she.
I used to call him Jay.
Yeah. That died.
That died. I should call him Justin now.
Wow. See, my kids, they don't have really, awesome names for each other. I have awesome names.
In my school, they just call me T, even at school.
I call my daughter, besides that, my Puka, Wuka, Shmuka, my little Muka. She hates when I do that. And the more proud I am of her, the more sappy it gets. Justin has one name.
Don't you dare say it. Don't you dare say it. I'm leaving if you do.
Guys, I can't say it at all. We were supposed to be looking for his diamonds. He hasn't plucked at all. Y'all get on me when I don't pluck. Where's Marissa at? She says, are you going to pluck? Justin has been waiting for me to pull out these diamonds. I don't remember which drawer I put them in. Anyway. Rebecca, he holds doors for her and pushes her in her chair. Oh, Ryan, that's so sweet. We was only at the door holding part for Justin and Tiara. Justin would open the door for her. She could ask him. She could kind of con him into getting things. Marissa, you're still here. Justin hasn't plucked yet, and you didn't get on him. I still gotta find his diamond stuff. I'm sorry, Justin. I know. I need to. I don't know what. I don't remember where I put them. I remember you saying you were gonna do your Domino Club, and I don't remember. Uh-oh. Here we go. Okay. See, Cindy B is working and lurking. Besides Mrs. Coffee and Marissa, anybody else in here cooking? In the process of cooking? Making some good stuff?
Well, we could come on. That's a good question.
Buddy, you know good and well, it would already be on.
Right.
We go on to Uncle Mike's.
True. They cooking all day.
They are. And then after we go to Uncle Mike, we're going right around the corner to Rahel's. We're going to eat at Rahel. I'm going to have 2 plates.
You foolish.
I mean, you going to invite me, I'm going to come. Where did I put your diamonds? I remember moving them out the way. Getting them out my way. Tell me why.
They have Mean Girls on Disney Plus.
Uh-oh.
We had ours Sunday.
Uh-oh.
Really?
How is that a Disney Plus thing?
My oldest is called Tannerman and my youngest is called my baby. Y'all don't, I can't share with y'all what I call Justin, but it is so cute. And his dad hates it when I call him. He says, let him grow up. Come on now, you ain't gonna let him grow up. You can't keep calling him that. It's so cute. I can't let it go.
It's ugly.
You said it's ugly.
It's ugly.
Why are you doing me like that?
You doing me like that? What you talking about?
I try not to call you it around anyone anymore. I'm trying to be real cognizant. When I want something, guys, I poke my lip out and I say it. Yes. And I'd be like, please, please. And I poke my lip out. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be finding your diamonds. Let me get over here. Woohoo. All right. I don't remember where I put them. Where did I put them at? I gotta. Uh-oh. I messed up my stash.
You messed up your own stash.
The stash.
How you do that?
That's the order that I'm supposed to be doing them in. All right, here we go. See what I did with them. And they're not up there?
You funny.
I am. I'm a stand-up comedian. My oldest 2 have the same dad, but my youngest daughter, she is 22 and she is a different girl. She comes around family when she feels like it or needs something. She doesn't get that from me. You said she a different kind of girl, huh? That's when they all come around when they need something, mama. That's the best way to, you just say no. They get mad, they coming back.
And they be like, but why?
When they need some, they'll be back. They ain't talking to you now. They will when they need some. Oh, I'm glad mine got good job because I don't have to deal with that. I just say, when you coming? When you coming to see me? When you coming to see me? Is this it?
Is
Oh, that's is that a round? That's a round.
Yeah, it's around.
Huh? Roma tomatoes. You're over there eating a good salad. Cut up the Roma tomatoes and make me no salad. My youngest hates it too because he's 6'4" and wears he wears a size 15 shoe.
Damn.
That is a big foot. Woo! And Cassie Mai says, amen to that. What are we amening to?
How the heck?
I just want to know. I can't find. Where did we put them at? These are all round. you sure they not over there, up there behind?
Those are the only diamonds up there.
Oh, I know we didn't know. Okay. Did we kit them up? You don't like to kit.
No, we never touched them. They're not even in the. It wasn't even in the pair. These are squares.
Okay, look under there.
You didn't look up.
Under the TV.
Ain't nothing over there. There's nothing.
Amen to only hearing from the kid when she needs something. Oh, there you go, Cassie. One daughter nickname was Hurt. Son was Butchie Boy. Last girl was Pistol. Pistol Lou. Because she was a pistol. Uh-oh.
Did you check the drawer?
I did not. Look down on this shelf. It's mostly diamond paintings down there. But I don't remember kitting it up. Because I was like, I always kit up for you because you hate kidding.
Yeah.
So I was gonna teach you a lesson. Instead of kitting up the next work, I was gonna wait for you to do it and complain. And I was gonna wait for you to ask me. Boy, that's a whole bunch of pettiness, huh?
Yeah, that's a bunch of pettiness. And
You're gonna wait for me to ask, Mom. You know I hate kidding up. You know I need to get on to my next project. I'm sorry. That's what I get. I put the diamond somewhere and I lost my mind. She was the good, the bad, and just me. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's added 10 different.
I'm looking for them now. I don't remember. Huh. You guys, I did a bad bag. I can't find Justin's diamonds. I don't remember where I put them. What is this? Must be something. Ouch.
Don't hurt yourself.
I can't get it close. My daughter's nickname is Brit Brat. That says enough. She has her dad's attitude. Someone told me a couple of lives ago that they think it's funny how I try and say everyone's comment using the voice that I think that they would say it with. I add the personality. Oh, where is it? All right, I don't remember if I put them in here. So that means it's time. What is this? This is a Bayou lady. That's Marie the cat. Marie the cat. It's around here somewhere, baby. Just gotta put my thinking cap on.
This is about to be my first.
It's
about to be my first circle.
Oh yeah, your first round. That's right. Yeah, I will. I'm sorry.
You good?
I mean, we gonna be painting in the morning.
Exactly.
All right, you guys. I made a mistake and I don't know where I put my son's diamonds, and I feel bad. Oh, I don't remember. I'm gonna pull all these Diamond Art Clubs out.
You crazy for that.
I know they're over here. I don't remember where I put them. Sorry about the crinkle. I know. That's true, Cassie. That's right. We just got a few hours of diamond painting that we were going to do tomorrow. It's just me and him. We're going to be waiting for my brother and them to get done with the food. So, getting kitted up tonight, and I was going to help him. He hates kitting up. And
when I do it, I know how. I just hate doing it.
Well, I know. So I usually just go ahead and kit up for him and things. I was going to do that with his Diamond Art Club, and I said, no, I'm going to teach him a lesson. He ain't going to kit this one up himself. I don't know why. He's a good kid. I was just being a brat. That's all. And now look what happened. See, God don't like ugly. See what happened when you get to acting the fool?
Mom.
I sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. I'm going to probably get off my live, and I'm going to find my baby's diamonds so we have something to do in the morning. Because I love when we spend our time together. I'm sorry, baby. Okay. I'm sorry.
You're all right.
You think? Are you going to forgive me? Yeah, you're right, Nina. I'm about to go because, for one, I know it's getting late. That sounds like a plan. Yeah. We're going to have fun, though. Cindy B, is going to be a whole lot of fun. This first round, Justin prefers squares off the bat. So I don't buy him any rounds. When I buy him, he won't buy himself any. So
I'm definitely not gonna buy.
And so this was, going to be fun right before going into customs. So I'm going to go because I feel bad. I need to find his diamonds. I don't remember where I put them now. I shouldn't have been trying to be, mean. I was playing a prank on him, but I shouldn't have been doing that. And now, because I'm old, my mind left me. So that's okay. We're about to get off from here, Mrs. Coffee. I lost Justin's diamonds. I can't find them. And so I'm going to get off and do a real quick, because we had a few hours of diamond painting we're going to do together in the morning. And he was going to kick off with Gumball. He doesn't like rounds. So this is going to be his first official round. Yeah, and I can't find them. I've been looking for them. And so I'm going to get off, and I'm going to go and do a big sweep of everything. I think I'm going to have to pull all of my Diamond Art Clubs out because they probably fell behind my drawers or something. Anyway, thank you guys all for coming. I had a ton of fun tonight and celebrating Thanksgiving Eve with me. No worries, Marissa. You guys all have a great holiday with your families tomorrow. I'll be looking for some videos if anybody's uploading whipping chats so that we have some fun while we're diamond painting. You guys all have a great evening, and thank you again for participating. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and have a great rest of your night. Bye.